Get in the MX5. Oh, the door doesn't open. It's because someone's just smashed into the wing, pushing the front of the car over. See that? Pushed all of the front of the car over. How bad is that? Right, so where do we start? So obviously, you know, the MX5, the Frickin Miata that I've had for the channel. I've come out to it today and someone's completely sideswiped the front of it. I'm not really sure what to, I don't know. I've already logged it with, you know, a couple of people that should know about it. You know, obviously this is a, I don't know, reality is it's a hit and run. It's not a severe hit and run, no one's died, no one's, you know, injured. It does mean that there's severe damage to the car. Again, I can still turn the wheel, but it is in fact scraping on the arch that's been pushed in. Now, I know a lot of people will probably go to the comment section and say, oh, thank God for that, oh, I hated it anyway, oh, this or that, but reality is I really like this car. It was a good laugh to drive. We've, you know, put a lot of time and effort into it. It was a budget build for the channel, that was the idea. It's just a shame that someone can't, you know, realise that they've done that. It's quite a good bit of damage. It's actually forced the car across the road into the curb and pulled it down the road at the same time. So the, you know, truck maybe that's actually done this damage is something quite big, you know, HGV like. It does line up with the bottom of the bash bar on, you know, a sort of HGV. My personal opinion, it looks like it's had so much force that the actual inside of this arch has been pushed in. The bonnet doesn't quite line up right. I've had the bonnet open, shut it down again, and it doesn't seem to line up at all. The bonnet's out anyway, but it seems like that side of the car is out as well. This is the thing. And I know a lot of people will be like, oh my God, this is amazing news because I hated it and this and that. It was a cool little car, and to have someone smash it up for no reason, with no witnesses, no sort of blame to be had on anyone but the person that owns it, which is me, the person that has the money into it. You know, it's not a lot, it's not a great deal, it isn't about the money, it's about, you know, the safety of what's going on and the pride of cars, but it is still sort of, you know, the money of the car that I've put into it. It's a bit of a shame. And the respray, you know, a lot of people, yeah, oh, I hate the respray, it's crap, oh, comment section, but guys, you've got to realise that this is supposed to be a laugh, and to have someone take that away from you for no reason, you just walk into it and it's happened, is really sort of heartbreaking, really, because you do these things to your cars regardless of price, what car it is. You know, you're still into that car, you still love it, and I think anyone who's watching this right now would, you know, be on the same page as me, where regardless if this was the MX5 or a Lamborghini or whatever, you're still sort of attached to that car, and if someone takes it away from you in such a way, it's, I don't know, it's just a shame that these things have to happen. You know, the car was parked in, you know, a residential area where it should be parked by the side of the road, and someone has literally come past it and just taken it for a little ride down the road, basically. This isn't a sob story, this isn't clickbait either. If I hear anyone say clickbait about this video, oh my God. The reality is it's a write-off. The car isn't worth enough money. The car is not worth anything as is. The parts on the car surpass the value of the car, in my opinion. It isn't about clickbait and all this. It isn't about, you know, me trying to make any money off this video because I'm doing it as a one take anyway. It's just, it's a shame that this is what it's come to. We, you know, had a couple of bits to go on it as well. We had a couple of bits splitter, you know, I was looking at new wheels for it, maybe even doing the engine at some point next year. But reality is this, I know it may not look like it on camera, it has actually pushed that side of the car across enough that I just drove it down the road. Obviously, yeah, you shouldn't drive, you know, crash car on the roads, but I needed to come and do this video just from around the block, just to make sure, you know, in my head that's the severity of the damage. And yeah, it doesn't drive right. It drives completely pissed up, in my opinion. It's just a shame that this is how it is. It's a shame that it's come to this, really. I wanted to sort of do more with this car. I actually wanted to get it, you know, sprayed again a different colour, and, you know, do bits and bobs over winter. But it's written the car off at the end of the day. The value of the car isn't there. The value of the parts is. But going forward, what am I going to do about this? Well, what I've tried to do is contact, you know, the local authorities that should know about this, because it's, at the end of the day, regardless of what people say, it's still a hit and run incident. Someone needs to take full responsibility of their actions and the damage on the car, which no one has. And it's an ongoing process. Again, you know, this has literally just happened. So that's one thing I've done. Taking pictures of the incident. You know, you should always do that if you're in the same situation I've been with this. You should take pictures of everything, location, how you think the, you know, vehicle was actually collided with the car, and just a heads up, watch your cars, because I can't believe I'd park it in, you know, a normal residential place, and it looks like something really big's come down the road and just completely taken it out. And although the truck may be a good size, I still genuinely think you'd see that there was an MX5 hanging off the back of it. Yeah, it's just a shame. It's just a shame that it's come to this, and I think genuinely it will write the car off. So this is why I'm calling it the end. You know, it's RIP the MX5, the frickin' Miata. It's done so much damage to the car that it means that I won't be able to rebuild it. I'm traveling way too much with the channel, which is something I can't believe I'm saying out loud, but reality is the build was done in the good summer months, you know, when it was nice weather. We could actually get the build done, and then following on into the, you know, Christmas period, I was able to travel more. That being said, now it's time to travel more. This happens, and it's something that I won't be able to reshell, respray, you know, it's out of my sort of time control. My time is, I'd rather use my time to go and meet you guys, shoot other, you know, amazing cars for the channel, rather than trying to build an MX5 again. That's the reality. That's what's happened. It will write the car off. It will probably never see the channel again. It probably will. I'm not really sure. I might do, you know, a sort of video closing out what happens next with this car. Whether I sell it or not is another matter. Okay, there's a couple of parts on there that you know, are worth, you know, considerably more than the car is, in my opinion. But until I know where I sort of stand with finding out who's done it, insurance, because, you know, someone needs to take the blame of potentially writing off this car. Again, value isn't a thing. It's just, you know, the problem of not taking responsibility for your actions, I think. Reality is, guys, like, I really like this little car. I wanted it to be a good little build for the channel. It's just a shame that it's come to this point. It's a shame that these things have to happen, but they do in life. That's sort of how it is. I just wanted to capture this on video more than anything. I wanted to do it as one take, just to get all my sort of feelings and emotions out about what realistically has happened to the car, and why you probably, you know, may not see it again. You may not see this car. Okay, oh, I get it. Oh, you hated it anyway. Great. But, you know, come on, guys. It's one of those things. You need to realise that everyone's into their own little things. I bought this car for, you know, a laugh, really. I wanted it to be a good little laugh, a little series on the channel. A lot of people didn't like it, and that's fine. I didn't do it for the people that don't like the channel. I did it for the people that do, and you know who you are. I really appreciate that, and I'm not going to focus on the negative, although this is a very negative part of of the channel, and of, you know, this build especially. Bringing it to a halt when I have stuff, you know, sat ready to go on it is annoying. It's really annoying. Reality is, I know I've got the time to put a splitter on, and I've got time to put side skirts on or whatever. I haven't got time to pull the whole car apart to see if this is roadworthy again. And reality is, I don't want to find out either. I don't want to spend my time pulling apart a cheap car to find out that it's completely ruined anyway. It's genuinely not worth it. I think you guys would appreciate that as well. The positive side, let's talk about the positive side, and if you've got to this point in the video, thank you so much. Reality is I still want to carry on with not necessarily a budget build, but something a little bit lower end in the market. This being that car was a great start, but I do feel that it's time to evolve and move on, especially now this has happened. So it means that there will be another project car at some point in the next couple of months. I'm going to get my travelling out the way. I'm going to get my you know, other cars shot before I make, you know, a big leap into another car. But yeah, that's the only positive I can take out of this, because the negatives are outweighing the positive right now. But the positive is there's going to be something a little bit better coming to the channel. I already made arrangements that next year I was going to buy something else for the channel anyway, so that means that now this has happened, that can sort of move forward a little bit, and we can sort of accomplish something a little bit different. Well, not necessarily different, I think it's something in keeping with the brand, what you guys would want, and the channel at the end of the day, what the channel wants and what the channel needs. But yeah, I think that's it. The frickin' Miata has been written off, destroyed by someone. Whoever you are, thank you for writing my car off. I hope the purple paint on the back of your transit van, pickup truck, whatever it is, blends in nicely with your paintwork. It would be quite obvious who it was, because there's a massive purple mark down the side of the rear of your car, maybe. But yeah, I'm going to stop ranting. I just wanted to get you guys into the mix as to what's going on with the frickin' Miata, and why you may not see any more videos of it, or you may see one more video of it, of a final send-off to someone that may want to part it out, or even try and get it back on the road. I don't know, but it's something that I won't be doing, unfortunately. I'd rather move on to a better project, something better for you guys, something better for the channel, and yeah, go from there. Anyway guys, I hope you like this shambles of a video that I've one-taked. RIP the frickin' Miata, and I hope you like, you know, what's about to come. This isn't the end of any builds, of any budget builds or whatever. I still will be back, not necessarily respraying cars dodgy, which is news to some people, but there will be more. There will be more of a budget build coming. There'll be something a bit more relatable to you guys as well, something that, you know, I've had in the works for a while, but again, until it's sat in front of me, I can't really do much about it. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all for watching. Make sure you like, share and subscribe. Definitely subscribe. Like this video if you do like the fact that the MX5's dead. I'm not really sure. I don't know, because people seriously don't like this car, but there you go guys. You got your dreams come true. She's dead. Anyway guys, I'll see you later on.